Are you confused as to what emails you should be sending as soon as you get an inquiry, all the way to onboarding them as clients? Then stay tuned, because I'm going to go over every single email that you should be sending for a spotless client experience. I used to write every single email from scratch, and it quickly made no sense, as one, I was wasting so much time, and two, I was not delivering a really good client experience. And it doesn't matter if they were not clients, but a potential client who reaches out to you and has to wait a couple of days for you to even acknowledge receipt of their message. It just doesn't give them a good first impression of your business. So ensuring that you send potential clients what they need when they need it is going to make a lot of difference when it comes to them deciding that they're going to work with you instead of someone else. Before we get into the email list, I do want to point out two things. The first one is that for anything that you do in your business, you should have a process. That's what we call systems and processes. You need to list everything, all the steps that you're going to be taking, from getting an inquiry all the way to onboarding them as clients. The clearer you are about your process, the more efficient you're going to be with your time, and the better the client experience. So write down every single step from the moment that someone reaches out to you via your contact form on your website, all the way to onboarding them as clients. So this is just the client experience, but for anything else that you're going to be doing in your business, you should have a process of how things need to get done. The second thing is, I know emails are supposed to be personal. You're talking to someone specifically, but the more you can use templates and automate the emails sent to these potential clients or clients, the more time you're going to save, and the better, again, the client experience will be, because it means that instead of you finding the time to send them an email, you're going to be able to automate that they're going to be receiving a specific email at a specific time. So when they reaches out, they get automatically an email saying, thank you for reaching out. This is the next step. If they have to wait for you for a couple of days, they're going to have checked out another 3 websites and decide to get on the call with someone else instead of you. So the more you can automate, the better. I have lots of videos about Dubsado. Dubsado is a CRM, client management tool, for designers and creatives. So check out those videos. I'm going to link one above here, so that you can learn more about it. I'm not going to be talking about Dubsado in this video, but if you can automate some of the emails, and by automation, it doesn't mean that they're not personal. You're still going to have their names and have the specific information that they need to get, but you won't need to be sending manually every single email, which is going to be a time saver for you. All right, so let's get into it. This is what I would do as soon as someone fills out the contact form on my website. Again, this is my suggested process. Yours can be a little bit different, but when you use templates, they're very easy to edit. The first email that I would send is immediately after they filled out the contact form by saying, thank you for your inquiry. We're reviewing the answers to your contact form. I have a video mentioning why I think you should be very specific and have questions in your contact form to ensure that you understand a little bit better who is inquiring about your services. I will add the link here. But yes, you're going to have questions on your contact form, hopefully. And then you just want to say, hey, I got your inquiry. I'm reviewing the answers to the contact form. So they know that you've received it and they're waiting for you to reach back out. Then the second email that you want to be sending is some kind of good or bad fit email. So you reviewed the answers to the contact form and you're going to decide if it's someone you're interested in talking to, or if you do not wish to move on to the next step. It could be that the type of project doesn't work for you at this time. You don't have the time, or you're just not interested in the type of project, or the budget doesn't work. This is a big one. If they don't have the budget to be working with you, maybe there's no point in moving forward. So you want to have 2 different emails, whether they're a good fit and then you're getting them to book a discovery call with you, or they're not a good fit and maybe you're directing them to a designer who could be able to help them. So if you have sent them a link to book a call with you in that email, as soon as they book the call, they should be receiving an email saying, hey, your book has been confirmed, and those are the details. The date, the time, platform, Zoom, Google Meet, whatever it is, they're going to have all the details in that email. If they haven't booked the discovery call after 2-3 days, you could send them a reminder that they still haven't booked the call and that they can do so using the link. Once they've booked it and you're maybe one day out, so 24 hours before the call, you could send them a reminder so that they don't forget that they're supposed to get on a call with you tomorrow. And you can send them another reminder an hour before the call as well. So it's up to you how many reminders you want to send at this point. Right after the call, you may wish to send them an email thanking them for their time. If there is a questionnaire that you want them to fill out at this time before you do the in-person consultation, send it in that email. And then in the next email, you're going to either tell them that, yeah, you're a good fit, we can book the consultation, and this is the link where you can book a time for the consultation, or you decide that actually this is not going to work out and you want to send them a nice email again saying that at this time you're not going to be able to work with them. The consultation phase. So you send them a link so that they could book the in-person consultation. So that's the consultation where you go to their house, you look at the space, you meet them in person, you talk about the project, about the scope of work. I would absolutely get them to pay for this consultation because you're going to be wasting a lot of time getting to their house, spending 2 hours of your time with them, coming back. So it's going to be half a day that you're going to waste going to their home. So you want them to pay for it. It also shows commitment on their part that they are actually interested in potentially working with you. If they don't want to pay for the consultation, they're most likely not ready to pay for design services. So they've clicked on the link and book a consultation. Same as the discovery call, they should be receiving a confirmation email giving them the details of the in-person consultation, where obviously they're home, the date, the time, and any other details for them to get prepared for the in-person consultation. You may also want to send them proof of their payments. And yeah, if they haven't booked the consultation after 2-3 days, same thing, you can send them one reminder. If they don't answer after that, it's just that they're not really interested in working with you. So one reminder is enough. People get busy, so it's nice to remind them once that they haven't booked and they should be doing so right now. So then it's the same process as for the discovery call. You want to send them a reminder 24 hours before that the in-person consultation is coming up, and then 1 hour or 2 hours, maybe 3 hours before. It's just nice, it shows that you have a process, that you're professional, that you're an established business, and that you're doing things the right way. Post consultation. So you've done the consultation at this point. You went to their home, you got all the information that you needed, and you may want to send them an in-depth questionnaire to sort out all the final details before you work on the fee proposal. So if you have a questionnaire at this point, you can send them an email saying, thank you for your time today. It was great meeting you and seeing your home and la la la. And this is the questionnaire that I need to get from you to be able to put together a fee proposal. And it could be that you need more information about their design styles, their budgets, everything that will help you put together a really good fee proposal. If they haven't completed the questionnaire after a few days, same thing, you can send them one reminder email saying, we haven't received your questionnaire yet. Here's the link again. Let me know if you have any questions. And as soon as they completed the questionnaire, you could send an email saying, we've received your questionnaire, we're going through the answers, and we'll reach back out in X days with a fee proposal for you. And of course, when the fee proposal is ready for them to review, you're going to send them an email with a proposal, and you will get them to send comments so that you can edit the proposal and make it work for the both of you. In this email, you could also say that if they're happy with the proposal, they can follow this link to book the project with you. For a few days, if you haven't heard from them, you can tell them you aren't in yet, like you haven't booked your project. Or once the project is booked, or in other words, they may have made a first payment out to you to secure their spot, then the onboarding process is going to start, and it's going to be all about contracts, the first invoice, and the welcome packet, and so on. So this is going to be for another video. In this video, I really wanted to focus on the inquiry stage all the way to the onboarding, because there's actually a lot that you have to be sending to ensure that your client experience is spotless. When you can automate, you're obviously going to be saving a lot of time. Another way to save a lot of time is if you use email templates. We have, as part of our client bundles, we have 26 email templates that you're going to be using from inquiry stage all the way to the handover stage. These emails have been written by interior designers for interior designers, and they follow our clients' process on their projects. So they are based on what we've been doing with clients, what our clients have been doing. They are pre-written on Canva, so they're very easy to edit, and then they're easy to implement into any type of client management tool like Dubsado. You're going to be saving a lot of time. In Dubsado, you can choose smart fields. So for instance, the name is going to be based on the name of the project of the client. So you don't need to manually input their name for every email. So when the email goes out automatically, Dubsado is going to do the hard job of like checking their information and adding the right name to the email. So this bundle is made of 8 templates for your clients, from welcome packet all the way to the handover pack. It has 3 bonuses, including the 26 email templates. And all of this has a value of $2,080, but I'm going to be giving it out to you today for $47. So it's 8 client templates plus 3 bonuses, including your 26 email templates for $47. I'm going to link it down below. If you have any questions or comments, you can also drop them below and I'll make sure that I answer them as soon as possible. I'll see you in the next video.